SAHIH Bukhari. The Book of the Times of As-Salat, the prayers, and its superiority. Hadith 601. Status Sahih.
حدثنا أبو اليمان قال: أخبرنا شعيب عن الزهري قال: حدثني سالم بن عبد الله بن عمر وأبو بكر بن أبي حثمة أن عبد الله بن عمر قال: صلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم صلاة العشاء في آخر حياته، فلما سلم قام النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال: أرأيتكم ليلتكم هذه فإن رأس 100 لا يبقى ممن هو اليوم على ظهر الأرض أحد، فوهل الناس في مقالة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إلى ما يتحدثون من هذه الأحاديث عن 100 سنة، وإنما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: لا يبقى ممن هو اليوم على ظهر الأرض، يريد بذلك أنها تخرم ذلك القرن.
Narrated Abdullah bin Umar, the Prophet prayed one of the Isha prayer in his last days, and after finishing it with Taslim, he stood up and said, "Do you realize the importance of this night? Nobody present on the surface of the earth tonight would be living after the completion of 100 years from this night." The people made a mistake in grasping the meaning of the statement of Allah's apostle, and they indulged in those things which are said about these narrators. Some said that the day of resurrection will be established after 100 years at sea. But the Prophet said, nobody present on the surface of earth tonight would be living after the completion of 100 years from this night. He meant when that century, people of that century would pass away. Hadith 602. Status Sahih.
حدثنا أبو النعمان قال: حدثنا معتمر بن سليمان قال: حدثنا أبي حدثنا أبو عثمان عن عبد الرحمن بن أبي بكر أن أصحاب الصفة كانوا أناسا فقراء، وأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: من كان عنده طعام 2 فليذهب بثالث، وإن 4 فخامس أو سادس، وأن أبا بكر جاء ب3، فانطلق النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ب10، قال: فهو أنا وأبي وأمي، فلا أدري، قال: وامرأتي وخادم بيننا وبين بيت أبي بكر، وإن أبا بكر تعشى عند النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ثم لبث حيث صليت العشاء، ثم رجع فلبث حتى تعشى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، فجاء بعدما مضى من الليل ما شاء الله. قالت له امرأته: وما حبسك عن أضيافك؟ أو قالت ضيفك؟ قال: أو وما عشيتهم؟ قالت: أبوا حتى تجيء، قد عرضوا فأبوا. قال: فذهبت أنا فاختبأت، فقال: يا غنثر، فجدع وسب وقال: كلوا لا هنيئا، فقال: والله لا أطعمه أبدا، ويم الله ما كنا نأخذ من لقمة إلا ربا من أسفلها أكثر منها. قال: يعني حتى شبعوا وصارت أكثر مما كانت قبل ذلك. فنظر إليها أبو بكر فإذا هي كما هي أو أكثر منها، فقال لامرأته: يا أخت بني فراس، ما هذا؟ قالت: لا وقرة عيني، لهي الآن أكثر منها قبل ذلك ب3 مرات. فأكل منها أبو بكر وقال: إنما كان ذلك من الشيطان، يعني يمينه، ثم أكل منها لقمة، ثم حملها إلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فأصبحت عنده، وكان بيننا وبين قوم عقد، فمضى الأجل ففرقنا 12 رجلا، مع كل رجل منهم أناس الله أعلم كم مع كل رجل، فأكلوا منها أجمعون، أو كما قال.
Narrated Abu Usman, Abdur Rahman bin Abi Bakr said, the Safa companions were poor people, and the Prophet said, whoever has food for 2 persons should take a third one from them, Safa companions. And whosoever has food for 4 persons, he should take 1 or 2 from them. Abu Bakr took 3 men and the Prophet took 10 of them. Abdul Rahman added, my father, my mother, and I were there in the house. The sub-narrator is in doubt whether Abdul Rahman also said, my wife and our servant who was common for both my house and Abu Bakr's house. Abu Bakr took his supper with the Prophet and remained there till the Isha prayer was offered. Abu Bakr went back and stayed with the Prophet till the Prophet took his meal, and then Abu Bakr returned to his house after a long portion of the night had passed. Abu Bakr's wife said, what detained you from your guests, O guest? He said, have you not served them yet? She said, they refused to eat until you come. The food was served for them but they refused. Abdul Rahman added, I went away and hid myself being afraid of Abu Bakr, and in the meantime Abu Bakr called me, O Gunthar, a harsh word. And also called me bad names and abused me, and then said to his family, eat. No welcome for you. Then the supper was served. Abu Bakr took an oath that he would not eat that food. The narrator added, by Allah, whenever any one of us, myself and the guests of Safa companions, took anything from the food, it increased from underneath. We all ate to our fill and the food was more than it was before its serving. Abu Bakr looked at it, the food, and found it as it was before serving or even more than that. He addressed his wife saying, O the sister of Bani Firas, what is this? She said, O the pleasure of my eyes. The food is now 3 times more than it was before. Abu Bakr ate from it, and said, that oath was from Satan, meaning his oath not to eat. Then he again took a mouthful from it and then took the rest of it to the Prophet. So that meal was with the Prophet. There was a treaty between us and some people, and when the period of that treaty had elapsed, the Prophet divided us into 12 groups, the Prophet's companions each being headed by a man. Allah knows how many men were under the command of each leader. So all of them, 12 groups of men, ate of that meal.
Please like, share, subscribe and also press the bell icon for more videos.